Amen. We are thankful, we are grateful to God to be here. This is such a grand and great occasion. Amen. Celebrating our heritage and our history. Let me do this. God, we thank you for your goodness.
Yes, sir.
We thank you for your mercy. We ask you, God, to have your way. I'm asking you, God, for clarity of mind, thought, and speech. A word for your people and a people for your word. God, I pray for preaching power that only you can give. We bless the wonderful name of Jesus. All the saints of God said, Amen. Amen. I have decided, unless the Lord say something different, I'm going to give you all the Cliff Note version. Amen. Amen. That's the short version. Amen. That's a word that just want to lift up. You can stand up if you don't mind. If you don't mind. Amen. Psalms 124. Psalms 124. When you find it, say amen. Don't say, wait a minute. And if you ain't, just say, I'll catch you next time you come. Psalm 124, you'll find these words. If it had not been the Lord, you may be seated in the presence of the Lord.
All right.
That's all right, Doc.
That's all you need.
Look out!
That's all you need,
Look
preacher.
out, Greene!
That's all you need, preacher.
Look out,
Help
Greene!
us right there.
Look
Help
out,
us right
Greene!
there, preacher.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
Look out, Greene!
But just at the thought of that,
Oh, Greene.
at the saying of that, just at the declaration of
Just
that,
that. Just that.
I don't know, it just make me want to shout.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Look out, Greene!
Just when I think of the goodness of God and where he brought me from and the things that could have happened, the many dangers, toils, and
Watch out,
snares,
Greene.
I just realized I don't know what that means to you, but that means everything in the world to me. And if I were you, if you feel like I feel and you think like I think and you've been caught sometime in a rock in a hard place, amen, if you made it to a place and you don't know sometime how you made it, if I were you, if you ain't too cute and your clothes don't cost too much, do me a favor and tell God thank you. I'm almost convinced that you love God. I'm almost convinced that God made a way for you. I'm almost convinced that you realize that if it had not been for God on your... I ain't supposed to feel like this fast, but when I think of the goodness of Jesus, all he has done for me, I don't know about you, but it makes me wanna... Y'all gonna make me act a fool up in here. Up in here. Y'all gonna make me do my praise up in here. Here it is, y'all. Here it is. The Cliff Note version. The Cliff Note version. This is Psalms 124.
Tell me the story.
We understand that in our Bible collection there are 150 number of psalms. There were different type of psalms. As a matter of fact, there were psalms of sin. In other words, that while they were getting ready for church, while they were on their way to church, they would sing songs like Psalms number 8. As a matter, they would say, "Oh Lord, our Lord, how excellent is thy name in all the earth. Who has set thy glory above the heavens, out of the mouth of babes, and something hath thou ordained strength because of thine enemy, that thou mightest steal the enemy and the avenger. When I consider the heavens, the works of thy fingers,
Look out.
the moon and the stars which thou hast ordained. What is man that thou art mindful of him, and the son of man that thou visit him? For thou hast made him a little lower than angels. Thou hast made him to have dominion over the works of thy hands. Thou hast put all things under his feet, all sheep and oxen, and beasts of the field, fowl of the air, fish of the sea, and whatsoever path through the paths of the sea. I guess it got good to him. It said, "Oh Lord, our Lord, how excellent is thy name in all of the earth." That was for some of us, and that's what they said on their way to church. But it just so happened when they got in church, there was psalms of devotion. And that was psalms like Psalms 24, which said that the earth is the Lord, and the fullness thereof, For he has founded it upon the seas and established it upon the shore. Who shall ascend into the hill of the Lord? Who shall stand in his holy place? He that has clean hands and a pure heart, who hath not lifted his soul unto vanity, nor sworn deceitfully, he shall receive the blessing from the Lord and the righteousness of the God of his salvation. This is a generation of them that seek him, that seek thy face, O Jacob. Lift up your heads, O ye gates, and be ye lifted up, ye everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall come in. Who is the King of glory? Mighty in battle, the Lord strong in battle. Lift up your heads, O ye gates, and be ye lifted up, ye everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall come in. The Lord of hosts, he is the King of glory.
Come on, work it.
There were Psalms of unseen.
Look out,
Psalms of devotion, and then there were Psalms of descent. And that was Psalm when they left the church. You know they was feeling pretty good after they left church. And they would say Psalm like Psalm 100 and say, make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all ye lands. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come before his presence with singing. Know ye that the Lord, he is God, and he that made us and not we ourselves. We are his people and the sheep of his. Enter into his gates with thanksgiving and to his courts with praise, and be thankful unto him and bless his name. Why? Because the Lord is good with his mercy is everlasting. His truth is good to all generations. Come on and tell God thank you.
Come on, take your time, Greene. Come on, take your time.
Psalms 124. Find out that the writer of this psalm happened to be a fellow by the name of David. As a matter of fact, we have watched him. We know David oh so well. We know his story. We saw a lion and a bear show one day while he was tending his father's sheep, and he killed them with nothing in his hand. We saw a Philistine giant by the name of Goliath that shows up, and he goes down to the brook and gets 5 smooth stones. He killed a giant. We saw all of that. We saw that when David had came back from battle, and the women started to shout about Saul had killed his 1,000 and David had killed his 10,000. We saw all of this. We saw him become king of Jerusalem, but we also saw another thing. We saw David also when David was out of place.
Right, yes we did.
It's dangerous, y'all. I don't want to park it because that's men come for stuff right there. But fellas, we need to be where we say we are, because when you're out of place, something bound to happen.
Come on. Watch out. Watch out.
It is. I'm just saying, we saw David, and out of all of the good things that David had done, what we remember is that one thing. Yeah, Eric, she must have been fine. I'm sure she was 36, 24. 36. I'm sure she was a winning hand. She's a brick house. That's what it is, y'all. That's what I'm saying. But it's here in Psalms 124 that David recalls, he reminds, he looks back on his life. Now just a few things that I found out in Psalms 124 that I want to leave with you. The first thing I want to leave when I look at Psalms 124, we talk about that if it had not been the Lord. The first thing I understand about Psalms 124 is that we have the presence of God in our life.
All right.
Come here. Psalms 37 and 23 says that a good man's steps are ordered by the Lord. So I want to tell you what you have, the education that you have, the money that you have, the fame that you have. I want somebody to know it wasn't because you were that smart. Now, you are smart. I want to tell somebody it wasn't because you were that cute, because you are cute. I want to tell somebody not because you're that handsome, because you are handsome. But I want to tell you that your steps were ordered by the Lord. I don't know, and that just makes me want to shout that I have a God whose presence is actively in my life. You ought to tell God right here, here's some shouting stuff. You ought to tell God, I thank you that you were there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
all of us who grew up, we had this old, this poem in our house. I don't know, I had it in my house, you had it in your house too. You know, you had the white Jesus with the blue eyes. We had that. We had that in our house. We had the picture with the black chick with the afro. We all had that. We all had that in our house. And then we all had this poem that says footprints in the sand. I'm paraphrasing, but when I think about the presence of God always being in my life, when I think about footprints in the sand, the writer who says that when I was at the lowest point of my life, he said, I didn't see but one footprint in the sand. And then they have the audacity to ask God, where was you at? And you know God is cold. God is cold. God said, oh, so the one set of footprint that was in the sand, you thought that was yours?
Yeah. Come on, buddy, come on.
God said, that's when it got too hard for you. That's when I carried you. That's when my presence was very known in your life. It was not you, God. He that carried you. Somebody ought to tell God, I think that you carried me. Because I've been in a rock and a hard place. I've been with some bad folks, done some crazy stuff, but God, I thank you that your presence was still in my life. And God, I want to shout hallelujah. And God, you carried me when I couldn't carry myself. Let me hurry. I said I'm going to be clip no version. So not only do we see the presence of God, but also in Psalm 124 we see the protection of God. He says, I think in Psalm 124 verse 2, he said, if it had not been the Lord on our side, he said, when men rose up against us, then they had swallowed us up quick. That's what he said. But the only reason that you didn't get swallowed up is because you have the protection of God on your side. Here it is. You missed your shout. That was your shout cue right there. Because you think because you got a Smith & Wesson, you think because you got a Glock 44, you think because you got a shotgun, you think because you got balls in the winter, you think because you got a pit bull and a rock wall in the yard, you think because you sleep with a gun under your pillow.
Go ahead.
The only reason you made it, not because you had all of that, it was because you have got God's protection on your life. Let me tell you what God's protection is. It is the blood of Jesus. That's why you better stop tripping with folk. You better learn how to plead the blood of Jesus over your life, over your home, over your job, over your children, over your family. Because it is the blood. Somebody say the blood. Somebody shout the blood. Somebody shout the blood.
Help yourself, bro. Help yourself.
It is, y'all. I'm finna go.
The blood.
We see the blood.
Yeah. Help yourself.
Get the blood.
The blood.
Jesus.
The blood.
I'm trying to move the
Help
water.
yourself.
Oh, the blood. Oh, the
What
blood.
else you worry?
Oh, the
I
blood.
see it. Nothing but the blood.
The blood.
Miss Polly, I'm trying to hurry Miss Polly get through. She looking at me funny. But it is. You see the presence of God. You see the protection of God. But watch this. You also have privilege. I think it says in that earth, in the 8th verse, it says that our help. And am I wrong?
No, come on.
It says that our help, watch this, is in the name of the Lord.
Oh, yeah.
So we have, watch this, privilege. What is the privilege? The privilege is now that I can call on the name of Jesus. And when I call on the name of Jesus, watch this, I'm going to have help on my side.
All right.
Here it is that when you get in the Shout it, Jesse Raphael. Don't call Stevie J.
Please don't call him.
Hip hop, baby.
Look out now.
I went somewhere else. I told her to turn the TV, but I didn't want to watch it. She made me watch it. But you have to tell your neighbor, that when you get in trouble, you better learn how to call Jesus. Because the last time I checked that he is a very present help. In a time of trouble, is there anybody in the house that ever get in trouble? And you couldn't go forward and you couldn't go back.
Yes, sir.
And all you could do was call on the name. Oh,
Yes, God. Yes, God.
here it is, y'all. I'm done.
Help us.
I'm done. You have the presence of God. You have the protection of God. You have the privilege to call his name. But you also have the power of God.
All right.
It says that our help is in the name of the Lord.
All right.
But here it is. It says, who made heaven and earth. You have to tell your neighbor, that's power. That I got a God who spoke some stuff into existence. I have a God who has all power and heaven and earth. You have to tell your neighbor, that's power. That's why you better watch who you're messing with, because when I call my dad,
Hey! Hey!
my dad has got all the power. I tell a story, and it fits right here. When I was growing up, I had a bully by the name of Bubba, and I couldn't fight good either. I was still trying to find myself, trying to figure myself out. But Bubba and his brother by the name of Mark, they used to bully me. If I was in the yard playing with G.I. Joe, see, we played, when I grew up, we played in the yard. And I would be playing with my G.I. Joe and my Tonka toy and my Tonka truck. And I would be shooting marbles. See, they don't shoot marbles no more. I would be shooting marbles. And if I saw Bubba and Mark show up, I put everything I had up and run in the house.
Bubba was bad.
Because Bubba and Mark would beat me up one time, and I just made up my mind one time was good enough for me.
Amen.
So I ran, and my daddy saw me when I ran. And Max, when I got in the house, my daddy gave me an ultimatum. He said, either you fight Bubba or Mark, or you fight me. I knew I couldn't with my daddy, because my daddy was a strong man. But I made up my mind till I said, the next time Bubba and Mark show up, it's on like Donkey Kong. My mind is made up. It's gonna go down. It's just what it is. So I'm out. I'm at holiday. I'm out in the yard. A week or so later, I'm minding my own business, and I saw the corner mile. Bubba and Mark. And Al, for everything in me, want to run that house. But I knew if I ran that house, my dad was gonna beat the black off me. So I made up my mind that I just have to stand my ground, King. I got to stand my ground. That's just what it is. Me, Bubba, and Mark, we finna get it on. Bubba and Mark walked up in the yard, and I tried to swell up. Put on a good show, and I knew they had it on their mind. So I stood up. I said, "Well, I made my mind. It's gonna be on." But Bubba and Mark got so far, and then when they got to me, they stopped. I'm trying to figure out why in the world they stopped.
Work, man, work.
And when they looked, they turned around and walked away. And when they turned around and walked away, I stuck my chest out.
Green.
I said they must have knew what was going to go down. It was going to be on today. They must have saw a tiger mile today. We finna do it. But before I got too proud, I turned around. I saw my daddy.
Go ahead and work it. Go ahead and work it.
I got to go. Here it is. Here it is. In Psalm 124, we see the presence of God. We see the protection of God. We see the privilege of God.
Yeah.
We see the power of God. But watch this. If we see all of that, I just believe it ought to be connected with praising God. It is, y'all. I just believe that if we serve a God who has done all of that. If I were you, I'd praise him. As a matter of fact, if you look in your Bible, it declares that we ought to praise the Lord. Matter of fact, Psalms 106, verse 1. It says, praise ye the Lord. Psalms 111, verse 1. It says, praise ye the Lord. Psalms 112, verse 1. Says, praise ye the Lord. Psalms 113, verse 1 says, praise ye the Lord. Psalms 135, verse 1 says, praise ye the Lord. Psalms 146, verse 1 says, praise ye the Lord. Psalms 147, verse 1 says, praise ye the Lord. Psalms 148, verse 1 says, praise ye the Lord. Psalms 149, verse 1 says, praise ye the Lord. Psalms 150, verse 1 says, praise ye the Lord. Psalms 150, verse 6 says, let everything that has breath praise ye the Lord. Look at the neighbor, ask the neighbor, are you breathing? If you are breathing, ask him what you're doing sitting there. And while you are on my feet, I lift my hands in the sanctuary. I shall not wait. I praise his holy name. Everybody in the house make noise. He's worthy. God is worthy. God is worthy. All of our praise. If it had not been the Lord, who was on our side. Part B of verse 124, verse 1 says this. Now that you know this, you say what you're going to say.
It had not.
The Bible says, what? Let the redeemed of the Lord say so. Watch this. Whom he hath redeemed from the hand of the enemy. You ought to tell your neighbor, you was in his hand one time. I know you don't believe it, but you was in his hand one time. But the God that we serve, he redeemed you. And you ought to tell God, thank you. And shout hallelujah. Because God is worthy. God bless you. God keep his out prayer.